This is the Ielts listening test. You will hear 4 different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. You will hear each recording once only. The test is in 4 parts. At the end of the test, you will be given 2 minutes to check all of your answers.
Part 1. You will hear a woman phoning to inquire about some second-hand furniture. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 7. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 7.
Three 48831.
Oh, hello. I'm calling about your advertisement in the local paper.
Oh, well, there were 2 ads, actually. Was it the one for second-hand furniture?
That's right, yes. Last Thursday?
Oh, yes. Some of it's already gone, I'm afraid, but what exactly were you interested in?
Mainly the dining room furniture, especially the table. Has that gone yet?
Not yet.
Oh, good. Can you tell me a bit about it?
Well, it's round. I'm not sure of the exact measurements, but it's medium-sized. It seats about 6.
And how old is it?
Let's see. 10 years. No, it must be 12 by now.
And the advertisement said you were asking £25 for that?
That's right.
And do you still have the dining chairs?
Yes, it's a set of 4 chairs. There were 2 more, but over the years a couple have disappeared.
What are they like?
Quite nice. They've got upholstered seats. You know, they're covered in material to make them more comfortable to sit on. That's green, but you could change it, of course, if you wanted something different.
What sort of condition are they in?
I'd say reasonable. They've had a bit of wear, and we're asking £20 for those.
Right. And the other thing I wanted to ask about was the desk. Can you tell me roughly how long the top is, so I know if it'll fit in my room?
Let's see, it's 75 centimetres high, I know, and the length's 1 metre 20, and it's 40 centimetres deep. It's got 3 drawers. The top one's got a lock, so you can keep your valuables there.
And you were asking £50 for that?
Yes, it's a bit more because it's in good condition.
Okay.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 8 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 8 to 10.
Where do you live?
I'm in Stonethorpe.
Oh, yes, I know where that is. So, can you give me the address?
It's 326 Old Lane.
Okay. Stonethorpe. And what would you say was the best way for me to get to the house?
Well, from the centre of Stonethorpe, you take the main road going towards Horcroft.
Okay.
And you pass the secondary school on your left. Then at the crossroads, you turn right.
Okay.
Go straight down the road and you'll see a bank. And my house is just opposite. If you get to the traffic lights, you've gone too far and you'll have to turn back.
Good. Got that.
I can keep the things till Friday if you like. And then after that, I'll let them go to someone else.
Oh, thanks. I should be able to get round by then. In fact, I've got Thursday off work. And what would be the most convenient time for me to come?
We're usually out during the day till 4 or 5.
That is the end of Part 1. You now have 1 minute to check your answers to Part 1. Part 2. You will hear a talk given to new staff at a children's summer camp. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to all our staff on this summer's kids camp. In our orientation programme this morning, I will introduce you to all the people you need to know at the camp. They each have a different responsibility in the centre, so it's a good idea to make a note of who does what. Well, first of all, you all know me, Jill Andrews. I'm the coordinator here. The next person you need to know is Mary Brown. She's our accommodation officer, so she deals with all the housekeeping matters concerning both the children's dormitories and your own accommodation wing. Next, we have John Stevens, who is our catering manager, and he organises all the menus. If you have any special dietary requirements, speak to John and he'll do his best to accommodate you. We sometimes find that the children complain about not liking certain meals, so if there's a real problem, you should get John involved. Then we have Alison Jones. She plans all the excursions and does all the bookings for the tour buses, etc. Alison also accompanies the children on the excursions and is responsible for making sure that the same number of children return to the centre as leave it. Tim Smith is in charge of physical education. He'll organise the big athletics carnival that we have at the end of the camp. But he'll also plan the individual training sessions for the kids. We have to remember that exercise is one of the key features of this camp. Last but not least is our wonderful Jenny James. She looks after any of the children who are homesick or have problems getting on with other kids here. So don't feel you have to deal with those problems yourself. A chat with Jenny usually does the trick. You'll notice that this year we don't have a resident first aid person. Instead, we have a qualified nurse on call at all times should anyone fall ill.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and